As cute as a button. Hey cuties, Peachy here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video, that's right, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the brand new released Monster High Skullector Coraline doll based on the Leica animation, stop motion animation movie, also called Coraline. This doll just released like last week, and she was priced around $70 US, but I was able to get her on Smith's Toys for around, get ready, 85 Swiss francs, because I live in Switzerland and that's my currency. So yes, I paid 85. It's insane. She is available, I think, now on Amazon Germany. On Amazon UK, she was available, but then she sold out. She might be available again at the time you're watching this. It does seem like the availability of this doll is kind of like going in and out of stock depending on your retailer and website. But that is kind of a good sign, because that means that she is supposed to be, you know, more in stock and there will be restocks. So yeah, I paid a lot of money, and here she is. My mom was really nice. She, on her way out yesterday, or no, on Saturday the 14th, she was out and she was kind enough to swing by Smith's Toys and pick her up for me, because I was actually not able to get her as a like shipment, you know, to deliver to my house. I had to order her as a click and collect, so someone had to go pick her up. Here's a closer look at the packaging. The black cat right there, and then the peekaboo moment with Coraline in the center, and I do think she looks better in person. I'm really pleasantly surprised with how I've gotten used to the expression here. Like, I don't hate it as much anymore, but I'm thinking like perhaps a side glance would have really worked wonders on her expression. Perhaps it would have made it even more like, you know, quirky. Now here's the one side of the packaging of the sleeve. We can see the prototype picture of Coraline holding her accessories, and then here on the back of the sleeve we do have a large picture of what is the tunnel that leads to the other world. Okay, now here she is without the sleeve. As you can see, she looks really pretty, and I love how we have both the Leica Coraline logo and of course the Skullector logo right there. It does seem like this type of packaging might be the new default for Skullectors, because this is now the second Skullector release of the year, and the previous one, which was the Beetlejuice Waiting Room 2-pack, also had a similar style of packaging where it was a sleeve at first, and then underneath we have like this, like an open window with the logos at the top and bottom. So yeah, I do think this might be the new Skullector packaging for this year, which I don't love. I feel like the split in half kind of opening was more interesting to me, but I guess this is more kind of easier to, you know, produce. I'm not sure, but yeah, I do like the presentation. She looks really cute. I love her pose, and I just think she's so, I really like, I love this. I would almost not want to unbox her, but I am an unboxer, so I will, but I do think she's so pretty. I actually got rid of the Beetlejuice 2-pack here, the packaging, but I'm gonna keep the packaging for Coraline just because I feel like it's so cute. Now on one side we do have the stock photo of the prototype with the raincoat on, and here's the other side where we can see her without the raincoat. Now here's the back where we can see a description here in English and French, and we also have the other mother's hand right there, the needle looking hand, which you know, she's like holding a needle as well in her needle hand fingers. That she has like some blue thread in. That's so fun. But then here of course we have the Coraline logo once again, and then here's the description for English and French. You can pause and read if you wish to do so. It's a really nice little description, but it's nothing too interesting. Okay, here's a better look at Coraline without the plastic, you know, sleeve on. It's just her with the barcode cardboard backing. So in the background we can also see the pink apartment, you know, and right there the flag is the Skulette. Really cute. There's a couple of more like Skulette looking details here, like around the bricks and stuff, and like spider webs. But really there's not much too unique about the background here. But enough yapping about the packaging. I think it is now time to get her unboxed. So stay tuned, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below if you're able to, of course, no pressure. And so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the juicy doll tea you love. But for now, let's get into it. All right, so we've got Coraline here unboxed, and wow, oh my gosh, she's here. This is kind of crazy. Like, if you told me 2 years ago we would get a Coraline Skullector, a Corpse Bride Emily Skullector, you know, I tell you, you're crazy. But like, here we are. Both those dolls have happened. I feel like those were my most anticipated dolls, and they happened. And like, I'm just like, this is crazy. So yeah, is she perfect? No. But I have to say, she's really close to being perfect. Like, I think she's so cute. But of course, firstly, we do have to talk about accessories. So she includes a black base stand here, which is just very standard Monster High, so nothing too special here. Although I am kind of worried, like with the waist clip, like with this kind of fabric, I'm worried that it will like ruin the fabric even quicker, wrinkling it overall. So I don't love this. I wish they had given her like a saddle stand to not interrupt or ruin this fabric. But yeah, hopefully I'm wrong. Then we do have a certificate of authenticity here with no signature. Once again, yeah, no signature. I guess they've stopped doing the whole signature thing. Accessories here, we do have a mini doll version of Coraline, of course. The details are all printed on, and I have to say it looks really decent overall. And we even have a little finger bracket right there, so she can hold it. We do have the black cat here as well included, which is so fun. It's a new mold and it looks really good. We've got some painted details in the eyes, the little nose. It's really a cute little expression here as well. I love the pose that they put him in. So yeah, this is such a cute little piece, and it's not hollow. This is actually like a solid piece. And now we get to Coraline herself, and look at this face. I mean, yes, is it perfect? No, it's like still, I don't love the expression. I feel like the makeup is a bit too loud, but I feel like she's still like, I mean, come on, she's like really cute. Like, she is kind of giving. I have to be honest, like, I love the brown eyes. We do have the little button eyes here in the iris, which is, you know, I don't love that because it makes me feel like this is like the other version of Coraline, not Coraline herself. You know, like evil version of Coraline, but you know, it's a fun detail. I get it, but still. Then we do have some makeup, of course, like I mentioned. We've got some loud eyeshadow here, blue and pink as well, some blushing as well. Some freckles, which are so cute. Some eyebrows here. The eyebrows are very arched, very expressive, which, you know, Coraline is expressive in a movie, but like, I just feel like maybe the eyebrows are too thick, and the combination of the eyebrows and the loud makeup to me maybe is what kind of you know, contradicts the overall character of Coraline. But still, it's close enough, and I do like the lipstick as well. Very natural, very just like tan, kind of like a peachy hue. And I do believe this is a brand new face sculpt, which is lovely to see. Her hair is gelled, of course. It's mainly blue with some highlights and lowlights mixed in, I do believe. It is very nice and clean looking. Like, it is gelled, but at least it looks like nicely shaped. We do have her little dragonfly hair clip right there with some painted details, which is also really nice to see in red and blue. Then the hat is tagged on here. I will keep those tags on because I don't want to lose the hat, but you can kind of like push it up if you want to. I do like the gold details here on the front, on the sides with these Skulette's little buttons. And then we also have the spider web detail here on the front right there, if you can see that. Moving down, we have her yellow raincoat, which has buttons here in black at each sleeve. Super lovely. Another button here at the collar. Now, it does open via Velcro here at the very top. There's only one strip. It's right here, the Velcro. The rest is open right there. So at the bottom, it's just all open. And if you did not have the belt on, it would be even more flowy, I'd assume. But yeah, the belt is separate. Of course, we do have a lot of details here and references to the movie. These little plant creatures are from the movie, so really fun. Also, these these plants right here, these like flowers, are kind of like lamps in the movie, I believe. So that's really fun that they also kind of incorporated these designs into the belt, which again is separate here at the back. And we have a little, you know, quirky button here at the very back as well in black. So since we're here on the back, we can see a better look at the hood, which is very large. I'm pretty sure you could fit this over her head. Let me try. Yeah, you can. It doesn't look amazing, but you sure can if you wish to do so. And then of course we do have the iconic looking stone right here in green with some more painted details right there, which is really lovely. This can come off, I'm pretty sure, and you can make her hold it perhaps. I've seen someone do that, so that's really fun. And also we have her red back with a black detail here at the opening. It does not actually open, and if it does, I don't think you can put anything in it, but it's just a plastic piece. We do have some black, some blue nail polish right here, which is a very fun detail. And yeah, she is wearing the dress underneath. I'm not going to take the raincoat off because I'm gonna keep it on. You know, like I'm gonna display her with the raincoat on. Obviously, I feel like a lot of people will do that because she looks complete with it on, and with the dress underneath, it's just less iconic to me. But essentially, the actual dress is like long sleeved right there. You can see it goes up to the neck here, and it has a pattern, ongoing pattern of designs with skullettes, needles, and buttons. So that's really essentially what we have as her dress. It's just this all over. Yeah, very boring to me. Going down, we have her fully finished socks, which is very nice. They do end at the tips, but yeah, thankfully not just leg warmers. They are striped here with a blue or like gray and dark red. And the boots, I think, are so fun and iconic. We do have 3 buttons here in black at the outside portion on every boot here. We also have some spiderweb details here molded on to the top and bottom. That's not painted, but I feel like that's okay. And the platforms, like the soles, are blue to match her nail polish, and also the object heels are black. The key and some buttons, which is very fun. I feel like these object heels are less, you know, like in your face, and they're more like, oh yeah, cute, you know, like I like these are not too bad. That's basically Coraline. I mean, her outfit is really simple. I kind of wish she would have had a second outfit. That would have been really fun, but of course we can only have so much by Mattel apparently. But yeah, I think she came out really cute overall. The thing I like least about her, I think overall, is the dress and the fact that this raincoat fabric will peel over time. I can just see it's not gonna hold up over time for sure, unfortunately, but I do think it looks nice, and the shoes are really lovely. The face is growing on me. Again, I do think it's good enough, and for now, I think she's really cute. So yeah, that was Coraline. A pleasant surprise, and I really hope they do the Belle Dame next. That would be so fun. But yeah, I have to say, I love her. I really do. I'm such a huge fan of the movie, so having an actual doll of her is pretty surreal. And that does it for my unboxing review on the new Skullector Coraline doll. And you know, I think this was such a surprising release. It was a wild ride of disappointment, confusion, and now I'm like pleasantly surprised because I adore her. She's so cute. She's so cute in person. Maybe I'm just also like a big fan of the movie, and that's why I like her more in person. I totally get if you don't like her expression. I did not like it as well, but again, like now having her in my hands, and like she's just so cute, and something about her is just so cute and really endearing to me. I wish, you know, the makeup wasn't so loud, because to me it still doesn't read as Coraline. But all in all, I mean, she's really just like what a cute doll, right? Like all these accessories, the belt, the bag, the stone. You know, her nails are painted. We've got socks that are fully like done. A dress underneath. We've got buttons, you know, hairpin with colored details, a hat with details painted on, a mini doll accessory, a little cat accessory. Like, she's got more accessories than most collectors get. So this is definitely one of the more kind of deluxe feeling like in terms of how many accessories she has, dolls that we've had recently. I don't think the dress is amazing. It's just such a boring dress. But yeah, the raincoat is staying on. I think for me, my only concern is really that the raincoat inevitably one day will start to peel. That's my only, you know, worry. But until then, I guess it'll be a while, hopefully. But yeah, because I can tell, like, while now it's really nice and shiny and very smooth. One day I feel like all these cracks will start to, you know, quite literally actually crack. You know, like all these creases will crack. So, yeah, I can just tell it's not gonna hold up like over time. Again, hopefully I'm wrong, but like, you know, it's just the matter of fact of these the types of fabrics, right? But yeah, what do you think of this doll? What's your favorite thing about her? What do you like or dislike? Do you have her or do you not have her? I want to know what you think about Miss Coraline here. Let me know down below, and I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype this video, cuties. Consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below if you're able to, of course, no pressure. And so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay peachy. Kisses.